Bloodstream. My name is Silvokiji, and this is TheZoneGamingGo. So we're doing something a little bit different this way in 2024. We're going to be doing, we're still doing the guides for some of the guys that were missed back in 2023. But we're going to try to start doing competitive again in this game. But before we start doing that, we want to kind of go through different characters, kind of look at the ins and outs and everything, because it's been a while. You know, we're going to revisit, we're going to get a little shitty before we get a little better. But today's video, we're going to be doing a competitive differences video with Ace and Sabo. So Ace and Sabo are basically two characters that represent the flame fruit. Both these characters were, of course, added into this game. This is the first time they are actually in the game together, I believe. Yes, there is. First time they're in the game together. Okay, so first and foremost, the reason I wanted to do the differences between Ace and Sabo is because these characters are generally picked between in competitive matches and competitive teams. Majority of the time is because of the fire fist that they actually both have. It makes for a great connector for unity chains, and it does excellent damage no matter who you're actually picking between the two characters. The main thing that differentiates them between each other is that everything else. And that special movement. So Ace is an all-around character, with the only thing being his special is his Devil Fruit Logia, and with 2,500. Sabo is a 3K character with the type Speed, Devil Fruit, and Hockey. Now, we talked about this in the previous videos, what Speed actually means in Burning Blood. Speed in Burning Blood means like rush down, like characters that can kind of get in close, keep going, basically a constant assault. So characters like Kaziru, Koala, those are considered speed characters because they have a constant pursuit of actually getting close to you, while Ace is overall all around. When players are selecting teams for competitive matches in the tournaments for TheZoneGamingGo, they're generally looking at the Flame Fist matchup for both those characters, but then you have some other things that both these characters actually possess that make them viable in any team. Okay, before we actually get too deep in this, I gotta open up my stream video because I completely forgot to do that. So this is actually going to be the first video today. The second video today, I will be playing with Mario in casuals. If you do not know Mario, he participated in a lot of our other videos. He's in a lot of streams, he's in a lot of tournaments, he has won a lot of events with us. But he'll be joining up, and then next week I'll try to have Lorez as well. Lorez will also be participating, hopefully, in a couple of streams. So like I said, we're going to slowly bring back in. Also, Mario may or may not be on mic. So we don't know yet if he's going to be on mic. Hopefully he is. Okay, so my suggestion to you, if you're trying to figure out exactly which one of these flame beasts you want to use, then generally you're going to be looking at the moves they have other than their Flame Fist and their special movement. So first and foremost, Sabo is Hockey character, makes for excellent destruction of Logia, very good counterplay for that. But Ace also has a move that allows him to mess up that that Logia as well. So let me actually go to. Where is that guy? I gotta remember my One Piece for a second. Okay. So let's actually go to this screen here. That window is a little better. If you're having a hard time hearing me, let me know. I might just go ahead and do it right now. Actually, give me a second. Okay. I will do this. Give me a second. Okay. This will probably make it a little bit easier to hear me. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this. Woo! Okay, let's take it off so you can actually go standing. Okay, so the reason I chose Akainu here for the demonstration, I won't be able to fully demonstrate this, but Ace and Sabo's Logia can be broken by him instantly with any of his lava-based moves. This means that no matter who you're picking, you're going to be in a kind of a slight disadvantage because Akainu. Another character that they have a disadvantage is, not completely, but a little bit towards the, really bad side, is Caesar Clown with his nothingness, Land of Nothingness. Both Akainu and Caesar Clown have the tools necessary to actually cancel out both their Logias. So, like I said, it doesn't really matter who you really pick in those matchups. It's going to be pretty difficult. Sabo has more utility than Ace actually does have. We press the unique button. We see that he has a couple of different flips, kicks, has a back flip, all that kind of stuff. Allows him to easily kind of evade certain attacks, especially when it comes to people like Blackbeard, who you're probably going to fight against a lot if you're playing with the Soba character, as well as Luffy. While Ace doesn't really have that uniqueness of going back and doing all the little flips that Soba actually has, he does have access to a armored-based uppercut. I think it's not called uppercut. What is it called? DP? I think it's called DP. Like an armor-based DP that does soak up damage and knocks the person very well into the air. This move can actually be comboed pretty well with his Flame Fist, which can mark as excellent damage as well as a Unity Chain starter. Now, Soba doesn't actually have anything like this to use. He does have a finicky running attack that he can actually perform and then use his Flame Fist. This can catch people off guard because it is a slide and it's very difficult sometimes to actually kind of get out of it. And fun part about it is that you can actually do the slide when you're actually performing his unique button, so it kind of makes for excellent switch-ups right there. Now, another thing about Sabo Flame Fist that we kind of need to mention because of that combo is that unlike Ace, he doesn't actually need to press this button in order to make it come out faster. So when Sabo actually does his Flame Fist, wait, my bad. He does have to make it come out faster. My bad. Sabo has to do it, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm just messing up for you. My bad. Both of them actually have that. What I meant to say is that unlike Soba, Ace's Flame Fist actually is a lot stronger. So if we can check the damage here, it looks like it's the same first and foremost with this basic here. A little bit the same. I think it's a little bit more for Sabo, but if you can actually charge up Ace's Flame Fist to do an insane amount of damage, probably because he's the person who used it the most. Sabo just got it, while Sabo wishes he can actually make it to that point. Now, that being said, you're really only going to be able to charge it up to full blast when the character is stunned. So Aokiji, Usopp, Smoker, you know, those type of characters, Heaney support will be able to allow you to make people stand in place so you can actually perform that full power Flame Fist. When you do perform it, the best part about it is that the Flame Fist is also a Unity Chain. So not only will it be taking a big chunk of damage, but they'll also be in the midst of a Unity Chain, which can end in a devastating combo from the two. Now, between the two, again, as we already mentioned, that Sabo is a lot more movable than Ace actually is. Ace is a little bit more stationary. There's actually two different versions of Ace. This Ace we're going to be paying attention to a lot more. Ace Strong Style, we're not really going to consider him because, you know, he's just not really part of the video at the moment. But since you are a more stationary character than Sabo, you actually have abilities like Flame Mirror, or in this case, Flame Commandment. Flame Commandment does give you a little bit of armor to actually utilize, and it works really well when you're getting rushed down, or if you're going like doing a wake up. It actually backs the opponent away and allows you more spacing. This move is an excellent choice to use even against other Soba players when you have Ace, because every single little bit of hit that he actually performs does make the Logia bar go down. Makes for excellent defense. So in some cases, people actually consider Ace a more defensive character than Sabo, and consider Sabo more of a attack-oriented rushdown character. And I get that. I get that. That's pretty much kind of the gist of those two characters. Sabo is mainly seen in more attack-based rushdown teams because he has the ability to just kind of go in and just attack. He does rely a lot on his Flame Fist to come out faster to kind of get a lot of that big damage combos off. I believe he can do it a few times. Yeah, he can do it about 4 times where he can do Flame Fist like that, and he can like pretty much do a lot of pressure that way. The only thing that people have a problem with is that he has a very big reliability on it. When Soba has no Logia bar, he becomes a very vulnerable character. A lot of his gutsy moves that he utilizes may very well get him killed. While Ace, on the other hand, doesn't necessarily have to rely on his Logia as much as Soba because he's a lot more of a defensive character. Like I said, Flame Commandment, you don't have to Logia that. When it comes to things like his little, he doesn't shoot him out as fast when he actually comes to his Flame Fist, but it's still a consistent part of his moveset. Unless he's doing, you know, the fire version, which he doesn't really have to worry about, or the enhanced version. Ace also has another defensive tool as Fire Gun, Fire guns shoots out little bitty, fire bullets. This also shreds Logias as well. It also works excellent against Akainu since he's so freaking slow, and characters like Kuma are big characters, honestly, that can't really get close to him. This makes Ace a very good character when dealing with people that are a lot slower than him. Now, Sabo, he can deal with characters that are slower, but he's not going to have that much of an advantageous position than Ace. And we haven't really talked about Soba's other main tools. Dragon Breath, you're not really going to see a lot unless it's like a surprising attack. But Dragon Claw or Dragon's Claw, you will be seeing. A very common combo that Soba actually does in competitive games is after third hit, go to a Flame Fist, Dragon Claw, and there you go. So it's a little bit of damage here. So 1, 2. Okay, my bad. Second hit. Now you could possibly, I believe you could possibly go for a third. You could possibly go for a third if your opponent is trying to flash counter, so you can trip them up that way and like reset the the points for a combo. But the damage output that he does with this combo is a lot. It's a decent amount. Now for Ace on the other hand, that's a lot more compared to what Soba can actually do. But like I mentioned before, Soba has Haki, and with the ability of the Dragon's Claw and the Flame Fist, this move actually ignores Logia. So if he uses Dragon Claw before he uses his Flame Fist, the Flame Fist itself will have Haki components. Now people think it's because he might actually connect with his hand with the Flame Fist. There's a little speculation about that, but all in all, we don't know. So competitively though, you'll see Soba more than you'll see Ace towards the beginning of the tournaments, and later on, kind of like the mid and late, you will see some more Ace play. Ace has been on teams with Whitebeard and Marco. He's been teamed up with people like Bone Clay, so he's been in a couple of different areas. While Soba, on the other hand, is shown a lot in beginning teams, and so he's been teamed up with people like Whitebeard as well, because Whitebeard is known as a beginner-friendly character, and he's been partnered up with characters like, what's that guy's name? Shanks, for easier play. So that's basically it for the Soba and Ace video. Just kind of wanted to get some differences between them. Don't forget that later on today, not really all that later, I'll be playing a couple of matches with Mario in a 4-room stream, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. It's been the beginning of a new era with One Piece Burning Blood, and I'm ready for it. Okay, until then guys, thank you for watching this video, and enjoy playing One Piece Burning Blood.